Hey, welcome to My Fit Me, my YouTube channel, where I tell you about my journey to being much thinner. Hey, welcome to My Fit Me. It's my YouTube channel where I'd like to tell you about some of my experiences. In this video I want to tell you about my experience with Freelitics. I did the Freelitics program, committed to it, and it took me about 20 weeks to complete the 15-week program. But I did every single workout, every single rep, and it was intense. I'm going to give you first of all, my overall impression. It's excellent for getting from a state of not being that in shape to being really strong and in shape. It definitely did that for me. I couldn't have imagined doing, say, 400 burpees, in a day. And by the end of that program, when I started, but by the end of the program, I could do them. It was intense, but I could do them. And the push-ups, everything was great. The one thing that I was hoping for was to lose a lot of weight, and I didn't have that much weight to lose, but when I started I weighed about maybe 192. I'm about 5'10", and that's overweight. The correct weight for 5'10" is between like 135 and 175, so that's the BMI. But I could tell you, so I had about, 20 pounds that I wanted to lose to get down in a good range, but it didn't do it for me. In fact, I put on some weight, but I didn't put on fat. I'm sure of that. It was muscle weight, which is good, except for, you're still not getting down lower. And if you have any back problems or any joint problems, things like that, it's the weight that really counts. You got to get the weight off of that. And when I'm down at lower weights, I just feel better all around, especially my back. And I don't need tons of muscle mass. I surf all the time, and it really, to weigh any more than you have to is not helping you in surfing. So the overall impression is it was excellent. Got me into terrific shape. Taught me a ton about the right exercises, how to get to a point of really burning calories and building strength. But what I didn't focus on was the eating part, and I think now I've discovered, and I'm going to make some more videos about this, like intermittent fasting and tracking calories, and it's just so easy to lose weight. It's so easy using intermittent fasting and calorie tracking. It's just math. It's so simple. And then exercise as well, but not tons of aerobic exercise, more like strength exercise. Now, what are the cons of Freelitics? Well, the first con is you're locked into this rigid routine that you've got to do these routines on a recurring basis. The reason it took me so long is, well, I got sick, which they say don't exercise at all, so I stopped for about 2 weeks when that happened. Just got like a bad cold. And then also just getting kind of bummed out on having to constantly do the workouts. If you do them in the morning, I was just sweating like crazy. So if I did them in the morning, I was then in a situation where I'm getting ready for work and I'm still sweating, and that was not good. You come home at night, you don't really feel like doing it. The standard kind of thing with doing workouts. But the problem is they're so grueling and so intense that you just start to dread them. It's not fun. It's fun to get strong, but to completely be, it just gets you to the point where you want to quit, and it takes you past that 5 times once you get to the end of the program. If you have any inclination to quit or not want to be challenged by workouts, you can't possibly do it because it's intense. I just committed to not skip a single rep or a single workout and just go as hard as I could. If you've had anything to drink the night before or anything, you are just dying in these workouts, so it's tough. The other thing is, it has a cost. I got it for about $60 for the year, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it again. What I would like to do is I'm going to start getting into more just like strength training, but not to build bulk, but just fast twitch type strength training, and get my weight real low. And since I started intermittent fasting, I dropped 20 pounds in like 2 months in a healthy way. And I'm going for 170 now, and I have no doubt I will be able to get there without a problem. Maybe try to go a little lower than that, but at that point, once I get all the fat percentage down low, that's the point where I'm going to really hit the exercise. But I'm not going to hit the exercise in a crazy way. I'm actually going to do something that they talk about, that Greg on Kino Body talks about, which is his YouTube channel, which is to do reverse pyramid workouts, and it's interesting. I'll do some videos about that too. So hey, that's my review of Freelitics. I'd say, you know, if you're feeling out of shape, go for it. But in my estimation, if what you're trying to get out of it is to lose weight, then you should probably focus on the food more. And I have some great advice on how to do that, what's working out really, really well for me. And I'm 46 years old and dropping weight like nothing. Okay, hey, hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching.